Emma Carter, a brilliant young female CEO, was known for her confidence and intelligence. One evening, after attending an important business conference, she stopped at a quiet downtown café before heading home. Although she appeared calm, she had just realized that a dangerous man had been secretly following her for several blocks. Across the café sat Daniel Brooks, a hard-working single dad, enjoying dinner with his 8-year-old daughter after her piano lesson. Daniel had served in the military years earlier and had learned basic American Sign Language while volunteering with deaf veterans. He quietly noticed Emma repeatedly glancing toward a nervous-looking stranger standing nearby. When the waiter approached Emma, she smiled politely, but beneath the table she carefully signed, "Help me, he has a weapon." Daniel immediately recognized the message. Without alarming his daughter or the other customers, he calmly nodded, pretending nothing unusual had happened, while quickly planning the safest way to respond. Instead of confronting the suspicious man directly, Daniel asked his daughter to wait near the dessert counter with an employee. Then he casually walked toward Emma's table, acting as though they were old friends. Smiling warmly, he greeted her, pulled out a chair, and started an ordinary conversation to avoid raising suspicion. The armed stranger watched closely but hesitated. Seeing Daniel comfortably speaking with Emma made it difficult for him to act without attracting attention. While maintaining friendly conversation, Daniel quietly texted emergency services under the table and discreetly described the suspect, the location, and the possible danger without anyone noticing. Minutes later, the stranger suddenly reached inside his jacket. Daniel instantly stood between Emma and the man while customers hurried toward safety. Before the suspect could react further, police officers rushed into the cafe, having already surrounded the building after receiving Daniel's detailed emergency message moments earlier. The officers quickly secured the suspect and recovered an illegal handgun without anyone being injured. The cafe fell silent before erupting into relieved applause. Emma finally exhaled, realizing how close she had come to disaster. She thanked Daniel for understanding her silent plea when nobody else had noticed. Outside the cafe, reporters gathered as police praised Daniel's calm thinking and courage. Daniel insisted he was not a hero. He simply believed that staying calm, protecting innocent people, and paying attention to others could save lives. His daughter proudly smiled, realizing her father had become someone's guardian that evening. A few days later, Emma invited Daniel to her corporate headquarters. She learned he had struggled to find stable employment despite his impressive leadership skills. Moved by his integrity and quick judgment under pressure, Emma offered him a senior security and operations position within her growing company. Daniel accepted the opportunity, grateful not only for the career, but also for the chance to provide a better future for his daughter. Together they developed new workplace safety programs, emergency response training, and accessibility initiatives, including sign language workshops for employees throughout the organization. Months later, Emma often shared the story during leadership conferences, reminding audiences that true communication is not always spoken aloud. One silent message, one observant single dad, and one courageous decision prevented a tragedy. Their extraordinary encounter proved that compassion, awareness, and courage can change lives in just a single moment.